Everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to my show, Ask Aldbar DDO Live. This is a show where you can ask DDO questions, ask for DDO demonstrations, and ask for DDO advice, all in one place, here for your help, your enjoyment, and your entertainment. So, well, enjoy. Hi there, Darkleaf. What's up? I decided I was going to push back the stream a bit. Yesterday, I realized that at the end of the stream, I had way more viewers, um, more people getting up based on the time zone. So I figured I'll try to organize it in such a way that would be a little bit better, hopefully, for my viewers. So let's hope it works out. As long as anybody doesn't have, as long as nobody has some specific request, I'm going to keep on leveling this character. Well, every server has its own guild, so I don't know which server do you want to know. You're talking about Cormier?
One of many small brooks that feed the red fens.
Talking about Cormier, I've got a problem because I don't really have a guild here. I mean, I made my own guild. It's called Eventually I'll Get an Airship. And eventually I got an airship. And it's basically I just use it to teleport around. So I can get off any place I want. And I got the guy who allows me to teleport and use whatever. I forgot what it's called. Oh, the Stormreach teleporter. So that's basically my guild. It's not really much of a guild. But there are plenty of guilds on every server, except for like the less populated ones. You'd have to say which server in particular if you need.
Flickering braziers now show that this marks the beginning of the fire giant's territory.
By the way, Cormier, which is VIP only, has been open temporarily for everyone if you want to check it out. So if you want your Lantern of the Mists, you got like a few weeks you can try to get it. By the way, for those of you watching the show, does the title of the stream say live on it or not? Does it say Aldbar DDO, Ask Aldbar DDO live, or just say Ask Aldbar DDO?
So Brian bellows, "Silence, slaves!
Yes, you can. You can get the
Curse you
favor
and your
bonus.
insolence! Squirm like the vermins you are! Squirm before your master!"
Darkleaf is asking if a new server opens up, can you jump on that server and get the favor? And the answer is yes. And that's important because Cormier server happens to be open now to everyone, not just the VIP, for a few weeks. So if you want to, you can jump on right now and gain new favor. So enjoy. Okay, so I'll have to update it later. Thanks for the feedback.
Iona whispers from your backpack.
I bet I can there we go. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know if they did any changes to the monk yet. Well, I didn't see any patch notes, but I think there's patch notes coming soon, so keep that in mind. I'm kind of new to the whole streaming thing, so still a lot of technical things I need to learn how to do. Like, I don't know how to change titles of streams mid-stream, but whatever. Next stream, hopefully I'll get it right. So there's a graphical issue with the word Aldbar on screen. It's too dark, whatever. Things you notice after. But I did change the layout, so now the icon for the view counter is right next to the link to that particular channel.
Iona whispers.
Well, you can get some more DDO points now.
It's not a giant crab. Place my staff upon it.
Iona whispers.
The claw stirs near. Let my staff show you the way. A roaming scorpion has spotted you.
A few years ago, somebody made a request to make a solo walkthrough guide for this particular quest and do it all, do it stealth. And I don't really play stealth. So I made a character specifically to be able to do it stealth, and I did it. And it was pretty interesting.
I sense many
Not
guardians near.
not my thing.
If you can activate my staff on an octagon near each,
But that is to say that the official solo walkthrough guide of this video is me doing it stealth. Actually, at the end of the video, I also do the bloody version, the one I'm going to be doing now.
Scorpion has spotted you. Watch out for ambush.
Iona whispers.
The guardian has noticed you.
Here's a shrine just in case you haven't noticed. Please hit like and subscribe, thank you. That's what's going to happen, it's going to be a video. But for now, if you're watching on Twitch, please follow. I'll be surprised if you discover this channel and weren't followed already, but you know, never mind.
Iona whispers,
A roaming scorpion has spotted you. Watch out for ambush.
Iona whispers,
The Guardian has noticed you.
Iona whispers,
The Guardian has noticed you.
Iona whispers,
A roaming scorpion has spotted you. Watch out for ambush.
Iona whispers,
The Guardian has noticed you.
Always whispering, just say it already.
Iona whispers,
A roaming scorpion has spotted you. Watch out for ambush.
Get back my action boost charges. Good day to you too. In case you're wondering, right now I'm just leveling up this character. We got any specific requests? I'll keep it in mind. I see. I can tell you that I know what what it feels like to be distracted, as you might have noticed just now.
Iona whispers,
A A roaming scorpion has spotted you. Watch out for ambush.
Iona whispers,
The Guardian has noticed you.
Iona whispers,
You will have to kill the Guardian to get through.
By the way, everybody knows there's a shrine here, but there's actually a rest shrine right above it. You can't see it because on the map they're stacked on top of each other. Check this out. See the rest shrine? It's sitting like right on top of the resurrection shrine, so when you look at the map, you can't see it. It just says shrine, but there's actually two shrines here. I'm going to use it again. You're welcome. By the way, I changed some settings in my stream. I'm trying to make it so YouTube and Twitch have the same amount of latency. So I noticed that YouTube has an option to make it super low latency, and before it was lagging behind Twitch. Can anybody tell me if they're kind of in sync or one of them is way ahead of the other? Because I would hate it to be that people just go change platform because one of them is more on time than the other. I'd rather people just pick the platform that they're more comfortable with.
the air in this chamber is dusty and stagnant. It must not have been disturbed for centuries.
Okay, that's a problem. I need to figure out how to change the latency on YouTube. Once again, it's something I don't know how to change midstream, but I got to work on it. Because I'd like them to be kind of in sync.
The Guardian has noticed you.
Iona whispers,
There it is. We've done it. Behold the claw of Valkur.
Oh, sorry. So that's only next week. My bad. I saw the notes. I didn't realize it was a week away. Thanks for pointing it out. Yeah. Because right now I'm allowing whatever. I mean, I'm mixing the chat on screen. So technically speaking, people from YouTube and from Twitch could be chatting through the chat in the middle. So one person can ask something, the other person would answer, and it would all like synchronize and become one stream. But until I have it synchronized, it'll be kind of Well, one will be lagging behind the other one. You know, after you finish this quest, when you walk outside,
Flickering
there's like
braziers now
a
show that this
story
marks the
element that
beginning of
changes, and now you have
Fire's
these
territory.
drow warriors who actually help you in the wilderness. Just a small like thing. Not that they have lots of help. They die fast. No, there's the Cormier is not going to stop being VIP, but they're going to have a trial period or open it up to non-VIP also. Cormier is very much a trial server when it comes to 64-bit, so they started by gatekeeping it in such a way that they won't get overwhelmed with a million players. Now that they feel like they've got it under control, they're allowing everybody in, at least for a short amount of time, to see what happens. So if it goes over well, they might make it permanently, but they're not promising anything. Yeah, combining the chat from both platforms was not as fun as it is when I was actually using it. Man, it was a nightmare. Also, I noticed that the festival is over, and now I'm curious if the jester of the festival is still here so you can turn in your coins. Nope, he's gone. What a shame. I should take a level, but I don't remember what's supposed to be next on my level, so I need to open up my DDO, whatever it is called. 1 second. I need to open up the DDO builder. Okay, apparently for level 24, we're going to be taking Eerie Aim, so I get some better attack. I don't miss things. I figured I was going to level up first, because every time you level up, sometimes it increases your skills also. So I'll sell my stuff after I've leveled up. I'll get more money. More.
Word from far off Gianthold reaches
There you go.
Stormreach.
Let's go sell our stuff
Strange tales of giants
and continue on our
dragons
journey.
and outright war among the ruins.
Once again, I would like to remind you, if you got any quests, if you got any questions or requests or DDO advice, feel free to ask. Yeah, you get a little bit of an increase with epic levels. So overall accumulated, I don't know if I got anything this level, but it's like, as a rule of thumb, first go level up, then go check. I mean, in heroic levels, there it's more important. I mean, especially if you're taking haggle. But if you're not taking haggle, just the level increase. I mean, I just went up. I just increased a stat. Now it's not intelligence or charisma, so I'm not. It's not like increasing my overall amount of skill points, and I'm not increasing my specific haggling stat. But As a rule of thumb, just always like level up, then do it. Basically, it's a good habit, that's all. Now comes something that I hope you guys won't hate too much, but it must be done. I'm working on my Kenneth crafting, and I need more essences. So once I get to a pretty high epic level, well, above 20, I start deconstructing everything. So here we go. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. My crafter, which is Aldbar on this server, can almost craft level 34 items, but not yet. Thank you, I appreciate it. Dr. Zordo, I guess. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Eventually, I mean, I wanna be able to become an affiliate also on Twitch. So, but for that, I need more followers and viewers, etc., etc. So thank you. Every once in a while, the whatever it is, the crafter window glitches out. You have to close it and restart it. Well, rather than bashing your head against trying to figure out why it doesn't open, gets overwhelmed. It's like, okay, start again. What we're doing? Okay. Let's see which quest we have to finish at this level now. Try not to be more than 3 levels ahead so I can still get the benefits from the Mist Stalkers. If I'm more than 3 levels ahead, I won't get any Mist XP. Still have to finish Spinner. And then... Oh, the house beneath ones. Spies in the house. Kind of a big deal. Okay. Anything else here? Devil Assault. Yeah, Beyond the Rift. Another man's treasure. Offering of blood. Let's do Spies in the House. Has the best XP. This is arguably one of the longest ladders in the game. The other one is in the pit. There's a pit that goes all the way down to the bottom. There's a ladder. I'm still not sure which one's longer. So, usually you just jump down, but I'm trying to get a feel for how long it is. Actually, the ladder doesn't go all the way down. It changes sides. Okay, this ladder became way more interesting now. It's actually kind of like Three Barrel Cove, where you have to jump from side to side if you want to get back up. Well, I just learned something new. There is a ladder to get back up, but it's not one continuous ladder. So no, it's not the longest ladder in DDO. I think the one in the pit's still longer. Because, well, it's continuous, definitely. Should have summoned my Harlings, forgot about them. It just has my insurance policy. Just in case. I don't think I actually have to do these levers. But I'm doing them anyway. More than one way to get up top. Yeah, I think what I did is I made it so I can use this thing.
Water rumbling somewhere deep below you.
Yeah, I think we're good. I'm not mistaken, you actually have to kill these guys to move on. I think it's to like activate the switch, you need to kill them. Either that or I'm hallucinating it. I'm gonna kill them anyway. Whoops. Luckily, I'm back up. Okay. Should be past now.
You hear a prisoner's voice calling for help.
Just as a reminder, once again, if you got any DDO questions, DDO requests, or DDO advice
Runs off
you
across
need,
the bridge
feel
and
free.
disappears in the pit.
I am hoping so, yeah. I was planning to update my quick stick build right after they did the rogue changes to the quarterstaff tree, but then I didn't. And then they did fighter changes. So I was like, okay, I'll do it after that. Now they're doing monk changes. So basically they've updated everything about the build, so I guess it's time. So, yeah, they also changed the Epic Destinies a whole bunch of times. So, yes, I hope so. The thing I'm currently working on is trying to get one character on Cormier to max, so I can work on my weekly videos for the favor Let's Play. I mean, you wouldn't know it automatically, but my to do that favor Let's Play, the character needs a lot of support for it just to move smoothly. I can't make a video where it takes me way too much time because nobody's going to watch it. So I got to go pretty fast through it. And that includes also, so I have it behind the scenes, I'm working with a second character that's going to be this character. I already have one with the cat, but he's not that good. To make sure that, you know, if I need a specific item or something, I don't have to find out with the character who's doing the quest and make a very long, boring video. So, yeah, once I got that in place, I'll go back to leveling the other characters. I was like level 8 on my quick stick build, so hopefully after this I can get back to that. We'll see.
You hear a prisoner's voice calling out to you.
Debating if to just add just like a short video with the, like, I don't know, we'll call it a fix to the build. Here's the newest stats, newest thing. Here you can pause your screen and watch the, like, you know, here's the layout. Here's the things I would change. So like an update to the build, like a partial update. Some places, something in the middle.
Erenil runs down the tunnel, back to the ladder, and disappears from sight.
Think about it. I might just add like an issue a updated. Here's the newest, you know, to level 34. Here's the newest feats. Here's the newest stuff. Take this, this, and this. So you can still watch the original video for the overall explanation, but that will be like the updated thing. Oh no. Okay, fine. For a moment, I thought I was going to get the head of the beast again. So it's just going to be one of those whole, whatever they're called. I was going to get a UNT.
The metal grates below spark with electricity. Touching them would be unpleasant. You hear a fell voice whispering orders in the still air, followed by the clattering of obedient bones.
Very lucky none of these guys are, whatever they're called, champions. Could be in serious trouble. Those water elementals have this whole dot that they hit you with. If they're a champion and has extra damage on top of it, can kill you basically in one shot. Can actually access this area on the other side. Because I broke the sequence and I skipped and I went around. But the boss won't show up unless you go through the main door. You're still gonna have to circle back around for it to work, to trigger it. Just another shrine.
You hear a woman's voice asking for help up above.
Forgot to open it up. Also, I forgot a prisoner someplace. Where did I forget a prisoner?
Kaylan deftly climbs her way out of the
I know
sewer,
where.
pausing once to look back and wave her thanks.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to go back, but who am I asking?
Vasimus stalks off into the shadows, disappearing down the tunnel the way you came.
Got him. At least the air vents are not open at the top of the ladder over there, get blown off. That only took like a minute. Not bad at all. All the time I might gain, I'm gonna lose now.
Fire and brimstone assail your nostrils as elementals appear in the pit. They won't let you pass without a fight.
dealing with that thing as a melee on this particular spot is super annoying.
The last of elementals perishes, and you hear a fresh gust of air escaping the pipes near the ceiling hatch.
Yeah, this particular trap is probably one of the worst ones. You stand to this side of the valve. Can't blow you off while you're trying to open it. And there's some champion up over here. Yeah, we're basically almost done. Yeah, this quest is supposed to be a connect between the house beneath and the harbor. And they send you on this wild goose chase, climbing the whole time. And now we finished the quest.
The sunlight at the end of the
132,000.
tunnel shows you have reached
Yeah.
the end of your
Very good
journey.
XP per minute this
You
quest.
have found the far end of the Blood Road.
Also, this quest, if you click to leave by using the exit, you'll get spit out in the middle of the harbor and not next to your quest giver. So I'm going to hit finish and recall. You get thrown out of the pipe right above the waterworks if you click on this pipe over here. Let's do the two kind of a big deal and whatever the other one's called. Level 21 epics. Yeah, Another Man's Treasure and Kind of a Big Deal, I think, are 21. Don't think I've ever done this quest close to level.
The scavenger foreman says he's lost control of the Stormreach dump. Shinies are now so abundant that the workers have rebelled. A torrent of water rushes down this passage at a furious rate. If you go this way, you'll need to find another way back.
You've been using speed boost. I mean, long jump. I can be above the spikes.
A troglodyte and its entourage stand over piles of cobalt bodies. The creature turns with an evil gleam in its eyes. Whatever evil these troglodytes were up to has been stopped.
I gotta swim up. Should have spent my action points. I forgot about it. If you're wondering, this quest was added as like part of a bunch of standalone quests that don't really have a strong connection between them. The Other Man's Treasure and the one where the escape prison and Kind of a Big Deal, whatever. Still gotta get one more crest. Haven't done this quest in quite a while. Okay, these are the barriers I have to open up after I do the 3 optional, well, do the 3 passageways.
A warforge stands on an island surrounded by bubbling acid. Oddly enough, the warforged has a crystal embedded in its chest. The green crystal mounted in the chest of the warforged shatters, opening the green barrier.
Nice. The collectible this way. I actually did a solo walkthrough and guide for this particular quest. That was a very long time ago, so I used to know it good because I had to for the video, but haven't done it since. Probably like a year since then, at least. I feel like they changed something about this area. I didn't trigger even a single save, so I doubt I'm that good. I think it's more like they nerfed it a bit, so it's much easier to get past. Because usually I touch things, so I'm not sure.
The red crystal on the wall. The red barrier has been opened. These clues all point to a wizard transmuting things into platinum. Yet why would someone create a fortune in precious metal and then just leave it lying around?
I already did it with this character, but I can do it again. Sure. It's not hard at all.
Softly, then fade into invisibility.
Can do it after this.
The only thing left visible is the lever in the center of the room.
Mainly the question is, what is your goal of trying to do it solo? You just want to finish the quest and get the favor? That's very easy. You want to try to get all of the optionals? It's a little bit harder. Still, it's not terribly hard, but yeah. Totally doable though. Currently, every quest in DDO is soloable. I haven't figured out how to solo every raid yet, but every quest has been soloed. And I should have a video for me soloing every single quest in some capacity. That's part of the solo favor videos. I'd like to have a video that I know that I've covered every quest in DDO. That's the goal.
Pulling the lever and the invisible maze dims the yellow crystal, which surely must open the yellow barrier. The final crystal goes dark and the last barrier fades away. Now, to get to the bottom of this
A good one. I'll show
mystery.
hopefully right after this.
Beyond the large doors is a disorganized but functional wizard's workshop. Objects and creatures are scattered around, transmuted into shining platinum.
Thanks.
Three-dimension doors stand before a trio of glyphs on the wall. The glyphs represent locks that must be opened to reveal the way forward.
I like these colored D doors. Not often do you see them. If you ever noticed, if you look closely at the D door, in the middle, there's like a pathway who like leads off into the distance. But because they colored it, it's even harder to tell now. This one's pretty easy. All I have to do is make sure that nothing is facing directly towards any of the traps.
Completing the tile
Not like that, but
puzzle
okay.
opens the blue lock.
I missed one. My bad. This, I think, is the maze, yeah.
Your body becomes heavy as you step into the room, as though some kind of magical force is keeping you down.
Where is it? Which corner is it? Here we go.
The lever is pulled. The glowing sigil fades. The orange lock has been opened.
So where's the chest? I know there's a chest in here someplace. Am I hallucinating it? I guess. I don't know, whatever. I just realized something I missed. A collectible. Whew, that was close. I got the important things. Now the trivia questions.
Answering the final riddle
How many floors does the
correctly
12
has
have?
opened the
13,
purple
obviously.
lock. The 3 arcane locks are now open. There's a deep rumble somewhere in the complex.
Here, and I can see
as
the D
passage
door
to
a
the
little bit better.
madman in charge opens.
It's supposed to look like it's a path that's like walking off into the distance. But this one's still colored, so it's hard to see.
The renegade transmuter casts a spell, causing the nearby platinum guardians to attack.
I shouldn't have let him hit me so many times before I started attacking.
The guardian falls to the floor with a heavy thud. The room rumbles ominously as the wizard begins chanting a new spell. You've thwarted the transmuter's platinum plan, but the wizard now vows to destroy the entire city. There must be a way to stop him.
I'm in trouble now.
Stormreach is safe again, and the mad transmuter got a taste of his own medicine.
Oh, survived. Named loot? No. But to get filigrees. Good to know. I think this is tier 1 generation 1 filigrees. It's good to know that this comes from here. I forgot, I thought it only comes from wherever that place is called. Barovia. So what was it? You want to know shipwrecked spy? I'm just making sure before I run off and do it that whoever asked for shipwrecked spy is still here and still wants to see it. Okay. Well, let's go do it. I could have stepped into the hull of the ship and used the teleporter over there. Been a bit faster, but whatever. Ship wrecked spy actually has a pretty cool optional. And lava cave treasure.
You make your way above decks into the salty sea air. The ship is docked at the island, yet the captain seems strangely tense.
You should get yourself a hireling. I'm gonna only open up one, so it's comparative, okay? Get rid of the explosives over here. You don't want them to kill any of the crewmates. Summons are good also because they take aggro. Now, to not fail this quest, you only need the captain not to die. Everything else is not important. Okay?
The captain yells, "Battle stations, prepare to
As
repel
long as
orders."
this guy's alive, and this guy's alive, nobody will approach the ship. Basically, what you can do is run back and forth. Do not ignore the archers, because what they do is they pick off the two sailors from a distance. They spawn about here, and they shoot him. And that's what's going to ultimately kill them. If you have an ability, if you have got a hireling who heals, you can set him to heal them, or to defend them, or whatever you want. This quest is not required for flagging the Isle of whatever it's called, Isle of Dreams. So, no pressure on doing it at level. You can always come back at a higher level when you're overpowered and do it then. You don't have to totally kill everything. As long as you get the aggro, it's good also.
Just the beginning.
Also, I'm taking off my lantern. I don't need a Mist Stalker to come and kill the boss. I don't know how that guy got there. Usually they never get there into the center. When it comes to defending NPCs, you should always go for the champions first. Because the champions were never... The NPCs were never designed to be able to withstand damage from champions. my defender over here dies, so I'm gonna have to climb up higher every time.
The gritty battle turns in your favor, though the attackers may still make a last attempt to overtake the ship.
I think I've got 3 waves I need to survive.
The attacking Darkwat forces are nearly depleted. Only their leader stands between you and victory.
Once you kill this guy, you've basically won. Still gotta get rid of all the trash. Yeah, so all the trash is clear. At this point, you're safe. Because while the captain can still technically die, there's nobody here to kill him. And depending on how many crew members you saved, you would get amount of chests over here. You can get maybe 2 or 3, I don't remember. So the quest isn't done, but he's just going to stay here. You don't have to protect him anymore. Nobody else is going to attack him. Just make sure you don't leave some lingering archer who's going to slowly pick away at all your guys. There's 3 of these little scorpions with these plates, and one of them has a crest, so I'm looking for it. There's one here, one halfway through the quest, and in the middle of the trap, and one at the back of the quest. I believe I did a full run of the entire Inspired Quarter solo walkthrough and guide. So everything, including in the Demon's Den. I put everything in a gigantic playlist. Got all the quests. Sure, no problem. Hope you feel better. Thanks for sticking around. Yep. Take care. Found it. It is very hard to see what's going on over there, especially that I'm doing this quest in the dark. I happen to be doing this on the night cycle, so everything is much harder to see.
outpost ahead is guarded by ruthless-looking drow. They make no move to attack you, but they do not make you feel welcome either.
So at this point, I've finished. But I can actually go and do the optional. I already have the crest. The third location of the crest is right over here behind. This is the third possible location. But we're going to just jump down and go into the cave. This is where you pull a switch to pull a switch to pull a switch.
The key that matches that socket by the door must be here on the island, but where? The sound of a stone door grinding open echoes through the cavern. From the cave entrance comes the sound of another door grinding open.
Here you gotta jump down to the left. The right is a dead end. The left has the treasure.
There's a small fortune howled before you. Wilkes'
There you
gold
go.
is but a part of the treasure, so the
Well, that's how you
rest is
solo
yours to keep.
Shipwreck Spy. Under 10 minutes, not bad. You're welcome. My pleasure. Anybody's missing the context, if you have a quest you would like me to show how to solo, feel free to ask. It is Ask Aldbar after all. So, yeah. Well, I hope when you try it out, it goes as smooth as it went for me. It really shouldn't be that hard, and hopefully you get the hang of it. As long as you realize what are the 2 points you're trying to protect and how to defend them, you should be fine. I mean, it really shouldn't be that hard. I've done it many times, and I don't think I failed more than like once. Once I realized what I was doing, I was like, okay, so this is actually what I need to do. And the only one I care about staying alive is the captain, so yeah. Well, good luck. 1 point to spend someplace. Not sure, not sure. Actually, I just remembered something. This gives me a +1 to hit and damage. And this will add another +1 to my hit and damage and 20 spell points. This will give me some universal spell power and a pet. And this, let's check it out for a second. Viewed with shadow gives me +1 to my enhancement bonus. So I get +1 to the item. And does it add anything else? Makes the hardness crazy, but I don't really care about that because as a Divine Crusader, I don't take damage to my weapons anyway, so do I actually need this? There's a bonus that will give me a boost, +1 to its enhancement. But I can get that from Harper Agent, and I'll get +1 in attack. See which one's better. I think the Harper Agent is actually better. Well, now I'm cheating. I've got both of them on, which is definitely not working as intended. I don't want to keep on spending money changing from one to the other. Technically, I could use both of them. Do I need both of them? If I use both of them, I would have to give up on one imbue die and give up on Ghost Touch. No, I don't feel like it. I think this is probably better. Yeah, and 5 hit points. 5 hit points or a pet. Let's take the pet. Wow. I'm just about to hit 1/3 of my journey with this thing. I don't think I'm going to finish it in time. But this is something I love doing, having two little pseudo dragons. What's better than one? Two. What are the requirements for Tempest Spine? Heroic Tempest Spine, let's see. $18 and $20 shouldn't be a problem. So far, I've been doing a solo run of a raid every day, so I need it for favor. And let's do it. I guess we're gonna do Heroic Tempest Spine. I haven't done on this character yet. Set a question to the chat. I'll give you half a minute to answer. Would you like me to do the long version of Tempest Spine, i.e. do all of the options, go all the different ways, or do the short version of Tempest Spine, where you shortcut and just basically run to the boss? So, think about it, and yeah, not too long because I'm about to start. If nobody says anything, I'm going to do the short version. Okay, short it is. I'm assuming a bunch of you are lurking or shy just like me and don't want to have to interact with the show. I get it.
drawn by the molten lava, blazing fire elementals patrol.
Guess we're gonna see how fast I can do it then.
Tempest's spine rises into the clouds. A molten ring surrounds the base of the spire, and entrances scar the cliff face.
One thing I love about this place is you don't have to click on the doors, you just walk through them.
Of the mountain, drow huddle together ahead, proof that they have returned to work with the giants. Deep imprints betray the presence of patrolling giants. Apparently, Sarjak has drawn others to his banner. Left of the junction, you spy a massive metal gateway. To the right, the tunnel turns sharply.
Well, I'm glad I've got the int for it.
Approaching the crystal box has triggered some mechanism within the iron golem. The behemoth stirs and moves to attack. Signal crystal ignites, revealing a portal into an unknown area of the mountain.
Should be able to do it all in one shot. Not too much problem.
A barrier blocks the way to a treasure chest and an oddly shaped rune. The air swirls unnaturally with opposing currents. Bitterly cold air rolls across the floor and funnels into the passages in this section of the cavern.
Come on, where are you?
Heat spreads along the floors and up the walls. The sound of rushing lava resounds all about you in this cavern.
You think that was called together?
Entering the treasure room, you spy 2 chests and an ancient rune.
And they made me dance. I haven't done my Harper favor yet. Get my Harper pick. Yeah, this rune over here is the only one that you actually need.
Lair of fire and ice. A deep hole offers no sign of egress, although a soft, cool breeze can be felt coming from below. Peering over the edge, you realize that a fall from this height would be devastating, if not deadly. Peering over the edge, you realize that a fall from this height would be devastating, if not deadly. A blast of cold air funnels through the opening in the cavern. The crisp air is laden. Hill giants ensure that the drow encamped ahead are only resting from their labors. A pitiful state for a once free people. Drow scorpions and rust monsters guard this room. A sealed door across from the entrance looks recently used, as the dust at its base has been disturbed.
Apparently I rushed past that entrance too fast. It didn't trigger the fight. Oh well. A total of 3 rust monsters was spawning on each side.
A sudden breeze swirls the dust in this dim chamber.
Got it. Gotta get something better than an eyeball. Okay, now that's more like it. He only throws you off once you get him down to 50%. So I want to like try to rush him down as fast as possible.
A defiant scream
Got
echoes
him.
across the mountaintop and in the valley below as Sorjak Inkani crumples to the ground.
8 minutes and 40 seconds. Well, nearing the end for me. I started the stream today later than usual. I was working on a whole bunch of whatever side stuff, but hopefully we'll get into a schedule. Nearly an hour later than I'm used to. Well, folks, I guess that's going to be it. As always, if you enjoyed the show, you want to come show it again, and see it again, hopefully next time I stream. Yeah. If you got any questions, DDO requests, or DDO advice you need, so Ask Aldbar is your place. Hope to see you all in the next show and enjoy it. And for now, well, take care. Bye.